Yo, what's up guys, it's ZetraLake here, back in a video, and today I am going to be ranking the top 10 most tryhard backlinks in Fortnite. So when I see someone using one of these backlinks, it's most likely going to be a very tryhard player, someone that tries very hard to win. Like all players, almost all players that play Fortnite try very hard to win. But when I see someone using one of these backlinks, especially like the number 1, 2, and 3 spot, they most likely are trying even harder and doing everything they can to win. And yeah, that's basically it. And let's get started. Alright, coming in now in the number 10 spot, taking home the place for being the 10th most tryhard backbling in Fortnite, in my opinion, I have the 6th string. And even though I don't see this backbling that much anymore, when I do see it, it's most likely a very tryhard player using this backbling. But as I said, I don't see this backbling that much anymore, but when I do see it, it's a real tryhard player that always like just immediately just starts cranking 90s all the way up to the sky. And yeah, it's just a very tryhard backbling in my opinion. But now coming in the number 9 spot, I have the Tahana. And this is a super clean and simple backbling, and like for anything, if something is super clean and super simple, it most likely will become very try hard, and so did this backbling. And I also saw a lot of players did buy the skin only for this backbling, so they're obviously very try hard because they wanted this very clean simple backbling, and in my opinion it's just very clean and simple. But now coming in the number 8 spot, I have the Shattered Wing. And this is a super awesome backbling. It's actually one of my favorites, and it's one of the most popular backblings in Fortnite. I see this so much, and it comes with the Dream skin, which is an amazing skin, and that skin is also quite tryhard, and this backbling is obviously very tryhard. And even though I see this so many times, so obviously all the time I see it, it won't be a tryhard using it, but because I see this like 20 or at least 10 times every game. So like I think maybe like 8 of them, if it's 10 are using this backbling, are going to be very try hard, but not all of them, but because it's so popular. But when I do see it, for the most part it's a very try hard player. But now coming in the 7th spot, I have the Spider Shield. And this is a super underrated backbling in my opinion. This is actually one of my absolute favorite backblings in Fortnite. It might be the one that I'm using the actual most out of my backblings. I use this super much. I really like this backbling. And I don't see it that much either, but I think it's very tryhard when I see it. Even though I don't see it too much, when I see it, it's most likely a very tryhard player. But now coming in the number 6 spot, I have the Dragon Priest. And the Dragon Priest is the tier 100 backbling for the Season X. So you have to buy a bunch of tiers to get, you basically have to buy all the tiers to get this backbling. So that's why it's very tryhard. If you buy like all the tiers, you're most likely a tryhard. And it's just a very tryhard backbling. It won't be for like in a month or so, probably at least. It might still be tryhard, but it probably won't be tryhard then. But right now it's just a super tryhard. But now coming in the number 5 spot, I have the Red Shield. And I don't know what's been going on with the with the Red Shield. I've been seeing so many tryhards using this shield lately, and I think it's starting to get more tryhard than the Black Shield even. Right now it's a little bit less tryhard, because now coming in the 4th spot I have the Black Shield. So the Black Shield is a little bit more tryhard, but I've been seeing the Red Shield more and more from tryhard players. So in maybe like 1 or 2 months, I actually think the Red Shield might be more tryhard than the Black Shield, and I'm very surprised about it. I've actually been seeing so many tryhard players using the Red Shield, and I'm quite surprised. And the Black Shield is quite obvious why it's tryhard, just a OG Season 2 backbling. But now we have the top 3, and coming in now in the number 3 spot, I have the Galactic Disc. And this is just super tryhard. It comes with the Galaxy skin. You have to buy a Samsung phone to get this backbling, and I don't even think you can get it anymore. But when you could get it, and right now it's just super tryhard. And I see this quite a lot for being like such an expensive backbling. I see it quite a lot, and like the Galaxy skin, most of the times when I see a Galaxy skin or even an iconic skin, it's a noob player, at least from my experience. But when I see this backbling, man, it's a real tryhard. They're just trying super hard to win, and like even just like camping 1x1s and just like trying cranking 90s and everything. And in my opinion, it's just a very tryhard backbling. But now coming in the number 2 spot, we have a very recent one, and it's the Banner Cape. And this is just a super awesome backbling. This is another one of my absolute favorite backlinks in Fortnite. I pretty much like all the backlinks that are in this list, like because I like super clean and simple backlinks and like anything. So that's why I like most of these, and like, I like the same things as tryhards, even though I wouldn't consider myself a tryhard because I like to meme and so a lot. But I like a lot of tryhard skins and so, even though I'm not a tryhard in my opinion at least. But the Banner Cape is really awesome. You can literally change the colors, and it's just super tryhard. Like as all capes, when a cape is new, it always seems to turn tryhard, but this one even more than normal. I've been seeing so many tryhard players using this because it's a little bit of a smaller cape and it looks good with the most skins, especially if you're using the gray banner. So it's just a very tryhard backbling in my opinion, and when I see it, like most of the times when I see it, it's matched with a tryhard skin, like the Elite Agent or something. So in my opinion, it's a very tryhard backbling. But now coming in the number 1 spot, taking home the place for being the most tryhard backbling in Fortnite, in my opinion, I have the Spectral Spine. And yeah, you might be surprised by this one, but I've been seeing so many tryhards using this, and especially gold troopers. I've been seeing like in this season, I've seen like 3 gold troopers using this backbling, and even though this season has only been out for like 8 days or something, and I've still seen so many players using this backbling, and really tryhard players. And I don't know why I've seen so many gold troopers using this backbling, but in my opinion, it's just a super tryhard backbling, and when I do see it, it's obviously going to be a very tryhard player using it. So I'm for the most part might stay away from someone that uses this backbling, because for the most part when I see someone using this backbling, they're a really good player. But yeah, that's basically been it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more, I would really appreciate if you could drop a like and use code ZetraLake in that shop if you're buying any of these backlinks or buying any items. I would massively appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, take care.